What is going on? Gonna do a little Stinkin' Rich high limit just for fun. What's going on? How's it going, buddy? Good morning, Dom. How you doing, man? Let me close this external light here. See if we can get a little better picture. There we go. All right, how you guys doing on Wednesday morning? Oh gosh, it's Thursday. Never mind. What am I talking about? I lost a day somewhere. Oh, going to Vegas. Very cool, Dom. Nice. No, unfortunately, I'm not going to Vegas. I wish I was. I got the good old work thing going on here, so. What's up, Bruce Jenner? Good to see you, man. Kelly in the house. What is up on Thursday, Kelly? We're going to break it out with our very first spin. What do we got, 1,800 times 5? That's not too shabby. Whoa, man. Bruce Jenner is in the house. It just got real up in here. So I'm waiting for my new games to come in. So I'm kind of like a little excited about that. I was hoping I'd get them first thing in the morning, but it is USPS after all. So as long as they don't drop kick the package to the door, I'll be happy. They have been known to do that. Yeah, I wish I was going to Vegas. Can you guys hear the game? It seems a little quiet today. Oh yeah, so Bruce, you weren't here yesterday, so I got 5 new games coming. We got Country Cash, and we've got Twin Win, we've got Lotus Flower, Valhalla, and I don't know why for the life of me I keep forgetting the last one. Somebody remind me. Let's see, I'm trying to remember the last game. Anyway, it's 5 new games. Oh yeah, Kitty Glitter. Hello, the biggest one, of course. So, yeah, it should be pretty cool. We'll be able to try all those out. You know what? In Vegas for high limit, believe it or not, I actually had the best luck at Bellagio. Well, actually 2 places. The Venetian and Bellagio were... Hey, what's going on, Juan? Yeah, those 2 were the ones that I had the best luck in. The Venetian and the Bellagio. I actually had a little bit better luck in Venetian. But could have been my machine choice anyway. Plus I like that the Venetian floor is like really light. Hey, we got the bonus, man. Hey, welcome, Giuseppe. Nice to, thanks for joining us, buddy. This is not in a real casino, by the way. This is just personally owned slot machine, just for the record. We got this thing tuned up at $1,000 a spin to see what it'll do. Peru in the house. Yeah, man, I'd say Dom, give the Venetian a try. Oh, that was a good line hit. Check that out. 6,600 times 5. That's pretty epic. This should be a good bonus. Just outside the high limit room at the Venetian, they do have some high limit machines. Yeah, the MGM, last time I was there, I didn't win anything, man. I just donated. Is this thing like stuck or what? It's like considering all these lines. But yeah, there's some machines just outside the high limit room. Some quick hits and others that are like, I was going crazy on those. There we go. I guess I had to hit the button. They're just by the escalator in the Venetian. There's some flaming 7s there that just is... It's a $5, I think it's a $5 and a 5-line machine, and it just goes crazy. YOLO, what's up in the house? Welcome, man. Happy Thursday to you. We're going to start this thing off with a pretty wicked bonus round. This one's looking pretty good. We are already at 7,100 credits. This is a $5 credit machine. Let's see if we can get some Stinkin' Rich. Let's see if we can get some Rick James up in here. Come on, give us a Rick James. Yeah, YOLO, right on, man. See, so the notifications are working. Sometimes they don't, so I don't know. It's like 50-50. Oh, retrigger, dude. Whoa. That's in the middle line, too. This should be pretty fat. Whoops, I hit the button. Sorry, that was 10 free spins. So we got 17 remaining. Great way to start. All right, today's a good day, man. Yesterday was brutal. Holy smokes. We are quickly approaching a $50,000 bonus. Yeah, I agree, man, Bruce. The comps are pretty weak. Actually, you know what, though? I mean, I know I'm not necessarily just promoting Venetian, but I will say this. The rooms are very nice. They took care of me. One time I got stranded out in Vegas. My flight got canceled and a bunch of stuff. They took care of me, man. Put me up in a real nice suite. And the beds are amazing. And their comps, like, they're pretty good. Because I honestly didn't play there that much, and they're already sending me all kinds of free stuff, so. I like the Bellagio, too. I used to do pretty good at Caesars, but last couple times it didn't win anything there, so I don't know. Wow, look at that. 24. Wow, we're already at 60,000, and we still got 9 spins. That is a good way to start off the stream, huh? Let's see some thumbs up for that big old bonus round. Yeah, it is a tight floor space. I agree, Bruce. Whoa, look at that. That's insane. That's a $25,000 line right there. Multi-line. Holy smokes, man. This Stinkin' Rich is on fire. This is going to set a new record for Stinkin' Rich. That's a nice start. Seems like when you get a lot of line hits here, it just kind of wants to make you look at it for a while without continuing. Yeah, we get it. Let's move on. Keep going. Spin it. Oh, I thought I was going to re-trigger again. That would be insane. Gonna break 6 figures with this bonus round? That's the question. Yeah, I like the Cosmo, man. It's great. Oh no, Kelly lost some money. I will not say how much, just so we don't have to relive it. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens. That was one heck of a bonus round to start out the day, man. $88,900. Hold on. Let me do a little bit of this. Oh yeah. That was sweet. That's a good start. Let's get some thumbs up going, guys. Also, if you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications when I go live. We just like to have fun on slots, tune them up to $1,000 a spin, see what they're capable of. A lot of fun. So tell us about your story. What were you playing that you lost that? Kelly? On pennies even? Oh my gosh. Wow. So was it like one of those penny machines? Because you know how it is. Some of those penny machines, you can still bet like 10 bucks. That's amazing, though. How long did you play for? Did it at least give you some fun? Max betting, yep. You know, sometimes I almost think it's better off just jumping off the penny machine. I mean, because if you're doing max bet at penny machine, say you're betting like $5, you're probably better off going up a denomination and go to a dollar machine, bet 5, or if you're playing $6.50, $7, go to the $5 machine and bet 1. You know what I mean? Just because your hits are probably going to be better. And then you have diminishing returns after you go above like 25. So your $5 to your $15 max bet, and you're already playing that anyway on a penny machine. I know, you get more bonus rounds because you do get to play longer. That's the drawback. Hey, look, we got a little pipe dude. He's smoking dollars. He's 420. We want to know what's in that pipe, really. Yeah, it's a tough call, man. Sometimes, I don't know, though. You don't want to chase it either. You know how that goes. If you're down and you start chasing it, chasing the win, that can be dangerous. That's exciting. Yeah, when you're like trying to get that bonus. What were you playing? What game? Was it Lightning Link? I missed it. Sorry. I was watching chat. Hey Kelly, what machine was it you were playing? Did you just do a bunch of different ones, or did you lose it all on like one specific machine? Oh, bonus time, baby. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's the big one, the 30 times. 30 spins, baby. Let's do it. You guys are crazy. All right. Had to do it. Well, I hope your next visit is much more rewarding. You never know. You go back and then you hit like 4 or 5 grand. Could happen. Yeah, that Prowling Panther, man, I've kind of got the itch for that one. We don't have it here locally. But after watching that one guy hit like 200,000 on it, I've been wanting to play it. YOLO, it's the good and plenty box, man. That is the good luck. That is one of my good luck charms. But I can't just show it straight out on screen. It's got to be creepy. If the good and plenty be creeping, the jackpots will be peeping. Know what I mean? I gotta keep you guys entertained, right? Because apparently $800,000 jackpots aren't enough. Boing, boing. Why do we get a little boing? She's all right. Anyway, let's keep it going. These are pretty good bonus rounds, and that was only a few spins later. Super Cherry Slot Classic. Juan played that last week. I have not seen that. How was it? Was it kind to you, or was it a brutal little beast? I like trying new games. Whenever I see a new one, I'll at least give it a few spins. Just to see. But then I get hooked because I want to see the bonus round. Yeah, Dom, I have this one set at the highest, which is on this machine is 98. This game is 98%. So it's still going to lose in the long run, but the hopes is that we can see some nice pops. That's as high as it'll let you set it. You're kind of controlled by the parameters that IGT builds into the game. So it goes from, on this one, it goes from 82% up to 98%. Our casino has this exact game, and it's set at, I believe, 84% or 86. I can't remember. Some of the older machines, they'll actually have a little label on them telling you what they have it set at. Yeah, it varies. It's based on the casino. It's what they want to set it at. Which is kind of funny because I think they shouldn't advertise the fact that it's at 84. That's not that good. You know? Yeah, maybe put a game out that's like at 92 and advertise it, you know? On these older games, no, they can't change it remotely. The new network games, some of those newer ones that are all played off of a network or a central server, they can change. From what I understand, they can change the percentage on the fly, but it's very, very regulated. And one of the rules that I was reading about, they said that they cannot change the percentage once a player has sat down at the machine. So they can change it while the machine is unoccupied. I think a lot of people were in an uproar about it in Vegas, and so a lot of casinos are not using that. They're not actually changing it. You could see how that would be a complete conflict of interest, though. Hey, that was pretty good. So far, we've got like over $110,000 in jackpots, and we're barely like 16 minutes into it. That is way better than yesterday. Right, time to go shopping. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Yeah, so a lot of those newer machines, those network machines, you don't see them very often. 99.9% of all the machines are stand-alone. They are networked in for like the bonus play, and the your free play, and also linked up for your player's card. But the majority of them still have to be key chipped in order to change the payout percentage. Which means the slot tech actually has to go to the machine, turn the machine off, remove the motherboard, put in a chip. It's a whole process. If you're interested in seeing that process, I have a video in my videos that you can check out where I actually swap out the motherboard and the game card. We re-key chip it and program it, and I put it all on YouTube for you to check out. You'd get a new Bruce Jenner would get a new operation. 30,000. It may cost a little more than that. I don't know. So we're definitely up on this one. I just realized it gives you a funny little message each time you spin. The nose. I like this game. This game's growing on me. I used to hate it, but now that I actually won some too locally in a casino on this machine. You always wanted Michael Jackson's nose. Bruce Jenner, man. Keeping it real. Hey, speaking of the video you never sent me, I never sent you something. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I always click the little chat and then it... That's okay though. I got backup. Hold on, watch. Let me read it over here. I never sent you the link for the High Roller documentary. You're right. I totally spaced it. I'm sorry. You know what happened yesterday? We played 3 hours straight of Clio 2. By the time I got off, I was like delirious. I literally went to the store, got me some food, cooked dinner, and forgot about it. You know what I'll do? Hey, you're welcome, Don. I'm glad you like the channel, man. That's the whole point, you know. I wanted to do this for us slot heads, those that love gambling. I mean, where else are you going to see this kind of action? It just doesn't exist. You know, I mean, the only place you can do it is on in Aria with the $5,000 machine, and nobody ever plays that. Very rare. So, Kelly, you know what I'm going to do, actually? Let me, watch. Give me 2 seconds. I'll spin in the same time, but I'm going to find that documentary, and I will send you a link. Right now, I am multitasking. Pardon me for a minute. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just playing for you, but I'm looking up that documentary real quick. There it is. All right, I found it. Okay, so you ready? Actually, let me see if I can just... I'm going to tell you the exact thing to search. Search High Rollers Gambling. High Rollers Gambling on the Las Vegas Strip. That's the title. It's Yo81 is the guy that put it up on YouTube. And it was originally featured on like TLC or something, one of those documentary channels, or like British something. Anyway, it's funny. You'll have to check it out. You'll laugh at those two guys, because the one guy, he's just all like up on himself. You know, he's got his big wad of cash. He's going in high roller style. Sits down at the blackjack table, you know. He's a little cocky in the beginning because he's got his fat stack. And then at the end of the night, he just gets demolished. It's sad. We've all been there, so I feel his pain. It's kind of funny, though. The only reason I can laugh is because I've been there. Those who have been there on that long night of blackjack, only to lose your stack, can totally relate. Well, I hope you win that back, Kelly. I'm sure you will. You know how it is. Yeah, slots will do it. I mean, this last trip was good for me, but prior, the last like 3 or 4, I mean, just completely like zonked. I zonked out every single time. I think it was because I was coming off of that $26,000 jackpot on the Clio 2. So I was going back, kind of chasing that excitement. But I did have a few good days at one of the other casinos that I have to drive a little further out to get to. Hey, Tadashi, did I say that right? Tadashi, hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Thanks for joining, man. I'm glad you like the channel. I have a good time doing it, and we have fun up in here. Yeah, I hit 26,000 on our local Cleopatra 2 machine on a $10 bet. It was a nickel machine, so you played 200, so it was $10 a spin, and I hit all 5 of the little Sphinx all the way across. And then I had the bonus round. The bonus round was worth like 500 and some. So it was like 26,500. Yeah, it was awesome. That got me going. That got me re-fired up. Because I had already, you know, I had a good year. I got a stack of tax forms, but then you never know. And then I was already kind of on the going down. I think I'll probably like either break even, hopefully break even this year. I don't know. You know how it is. Actually, I'll have to see the profit loss statement. I may even be in the hole. I don't know. I try not to keep track until I get to the end of the year, then I'll look at it. Bruce Jenner asks, do I drink while I'm playing? You know what's unfortunate here is we have, it's on native land, so it's Indian casinos, and they cannot serve or do not serve alcohol at the machines, but they do have a great little bar and a nightclub. So if you want to drink, you actually have to get up, go to the bar, have the drink, and then go back to your machine, which is probably a good thing, because the state where I live, we have a real problem with DWI, so it makes it a little bit harder to be drinking like that. But they will serve you your free Dr. Pepper. There's nothing worse than when you have a bad day and you're free Dr. Pepper. It just kind of like rubs salt in the wound, you know? It's like, would you like a soda? You know what? I want a whole truckload of soda. And I want the truck too. I already paid for it. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I mean, it would probably be better if they did serve drinks. Yeah, the tax is always fun. You have to fill out all this, every single one individually. It drives me nuts. I wish all the casinos here would just get on board with the one tax form at the end of your session, like they do at the Cosmo with the quick pay. I mean, because if you're gonna go gamble for like 4 or 5 hours, and say you hit 5 or 6 hand pays, or 7, and you do that a couple times a week, you're gonna have a stack of freaking tax forms. And at the end of the year, when you're inputting the form input, you have to actually fill out each one individually. It's just, oh, it's a pain. Yeah. Unless you have an accountant. I do my own, but I'm sure it'd probably be easier just to pay an accountant to do it. Yeah, but when they were counting out that 26,500, that was pretty nice. They actually counted it out using a counter machine. They asked if it would be okay if they didn't have to sit there and count it, because they didn't want to pay me on the floor. There was too many looky-loos. So we went back into the back of the cage, and I said, yeah, you can count it with a machine. So they put the big old stack, man, big old stack in the counter, and it just flipped through those hundreds so fast. They did it like 4 times just to verify. It was pretty exciting. It may sound twisted and deranged, but I love the smell of money. Who doesn't love the smell of money? Well, it depends. I like the smell of crisp, fresh, clean Benjamins. I don't like those sweaty little ones that were wadded up and you got for change at McDonald's. I recommend not sniffing those. But if you got a fat stack of fresh Benjis, give them a smell. I should make a cologne like that, you know what I mean? Alright, I think we're doing pretty good so far. We've gotten some bonuses. I haven't gotten the trash for cash yet. I think we're due for that. Hey, you're out, Bruce Jenner. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. Catch up with us later. I'll have all those new games. I plan on doing some high-limit kitty glitter here in a bit. Hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks for stopping in, Bruce. So on this machine, Kelly asked, what do you got to get for the bonus? Hey, Trevor, what's going on, man? We're doing the Stinkin' Rich. So on this one, to get your bonus, we need 3 of these keys to riches. And depending on where they line up, you can be awarded anywhere from 10 free spins up to 30. And then, let's see, let's hear. Hey, YOLO, shared my channel with your family. Right on, man. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. All right, I appreciate you, man. That's super cool. Share it if you like it. The other one is Trash for Cash. That's over here. These are like one of those where you pick one of the cans and then it unlocks a multiplier and you win the prize. But this one can be really good, especially if you get the 30 spin and you have a multiplier. Let's jump in the menu real quick and take a peek. Whoa, go back. So we got this little lady here, the little snooty lady, for 10,000 times multiplier, 10,000 times your bet. And then so on down. So she's the biggest. Then you got these little guys. They're little odds and ends there. Wild is the little skunks. Those pay out pretty good if you can get a grip of them. And then, you know, you can try to figure this out, but, you know, what's the point, right? It's got a whole lot of lines. That's all I know. We just push the button. Let's go back to the game. All right. So let's see if we can actually land one of those. We had a 30 spin, which was pretty cool. I had a, last week, I think I may have recorded it, I don't know. But I had like 4 re-triggers with the 30, and I had almost 90 free spins. You know, I think it was in the 6 figure. It was like a $200,000 bonus. It was pretty wicked. All right. So yeah, so I'm thinking about this YouTube thing, right? I'm still not 100% if it's better to do these live streams or if it's better to do the produce videos. I mean, because we kind of went crazy yesterday. Hey, Razmik, welcome, man. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Love to see new people popping in. We're doing a little live slot action here on Stinkin' Rich by IGT. $1,000 a spin, why not, right? This is just for fun, though. I kind of like the live streams. Get to meet all kinds of good crazy people out there, slot fanatics. Yeah, I think so too, Kelly. I mean, we just, I tried doing like super chats and stuff on some of the bigger channels, which is always good advertising, but you know how it is. Like if you're watching another channel and somebody does a super chat, you're not going to remember it unless you click over right away and bookmark them. All right, we're going to do one lower spin. We're going to get down to $100, and then we're going to put in a bigger... Ooh, good thing it didn't give us a bonus on that minimum bet. Here we go. The funny thing is I started this just for fun. I wasn't even going to... I didn't intend on even getting 100 subscribers, to be honest. But I figured, you know what? I'm doing this anyway. It's funny. I'm sure there's got to be at least a couple other goofy people out there that will appreciate my weirdness. So I threw it up there, you know, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, it just started taking off. So the rest is history. Why not, right? So I think the little squirrel, I mean, this is not a little skunk. The little skunk changes for the bonus round. See, it's a little yellow shirted skunk, and then it changes into blue shirt. Like that first, I think the first video I put up, what happened was I put a video, I had like 1 or 2 videos up, and then the Big Jackpot talked about my channel on, I think it was on his, either during the show or during a weekly update, because the Raja checked out a few videos and liked them and thought it was kind of cool and interesting, and so he gave me a shout out. And it just took off from there. I mean, everybody just joined in, and I know, of course, I'm a Patreon of theirs, so part of the Bomb Squad, and so it just kind of worked out really well. Razmik, you ask, are you a slot machine technician? Please answer. You know what? I am a self-trained, sir. So I don't really, I didn't go to school for it, but I've been a slot enthusiast, and I started buying slot machines back in 2001, 2002, I got my first 2 machines. I bought a S2000 reel machine, the IGT that had the reels on it. I bought a 10 times machine, and I bought a 5 times machine. And from there, I just started taking them apart, checking them out, seeing how they worked, what made them tick. And just kind of went from there. I like tinkering, I like building computers and things, messing with programming, stuff like that. So it just kind of worked out. And the more I got interested in them, the more I wanted to learn. And the rest is history. I just started digging them apart. And a lot of it was trial and error. I mean, I broke a lot of parts before I figured it out. But I think I have enough basic knowledge where I could probably get a job as a slot tech. I probably would like to go to some schooling for it if I really wanted to do that. I'll tell you, I'd love to do that, but the casinos are so smoky. I don't think I could work an 8-hour shift in a casino. I think so too. Yeah, I agree with you, Kelly. I mean, I love watching high risk. I mean, you think, well, it's a real machine. It's the IGT software. It's everything is like you'd get it in the casino, but not many casinos will put their machines at $1,000 a spin. It's just too much risk, and not many people will play it. So each square foot in a casino is worth a certain dollar amount. Dollar for dollar, the penny and nickel machines will make way more for a casino than $1,000 a pull machine will. Because if you ever go to Aria, check that $1,000, $5,000 triple red, white, and blue 7s. Is your Wi-Fi lagging, YOLO? Am I lagging for anybody else? I'm on a 200 meg plan, so it's usually pretty fast. Yeah, so that machine there at the Aria, it will just sit there. I mean, I played in that room, and you can just watch it, and everybody goes by and looks at it, takes a picture of it. They usually touch the 5,000 because it's got a little selector right in the middle. So they'll do that, and then they'll select the 5,000, and then they'll take pictures of the values up at the top because the top screen changes for values. Oh, YOLO, it's your network provider? Oh, man, I hear you. Oops, we got to change this back. I like seeing the dollars, not the credits. There we go. You know, Razmik, after all that research, the bottom line is it's really, truly luck. Because the number of calculations or generated numbers on that random number generator chip, you know, thousands of times per second. It really comes down to just luck. Now, on the other side of things, if you have a casino that is not a legitimate casino, I do know that there have been people that have been able to reprogram these factory set boards, which is not legal, and they can actually rip people off. I mean, make these machines to where they're absolutely not going to pay out. So there is the gaming board that takes care of that. They go through and they test the boards. I don't know the frequency of it, but they test the boards, and once they test them, they put a little sticker, a little piece of tape over the board, the motherboard where it slides into the machine, and that is a seal, kind of like you see on the gas stations. So when like a pump at the gas station, they'll have like the little security seals letting consumers know that it's been checked, it's safe. If that seal is broken, don't use the pump, because you could have a skimmer in it, or it could be tinkered with. Same thing for slot machines. So the Gaming Commission puts their little seal of approval on it, and if that tape is broken, that means it's been tampered with. So once the machines are set, they put that on there. I mean, there's a lot of controls that go into it for regulation and to make sure it's fair. That's why I say, if you ever go to these little tiny casinos that are probably not legitimate casinos anyway, those I'd be a little leery about. I'll tell you what, though, if I tune this machine down to 80%, it's going to be pretty brutal. And that's within the rule book, so. Well, there we go. Nice. So hand pays are set at $10,000 like we did yesterday on this machine, just so we don't have to reset it all the time. So far on this machine, we're up, though. If you weren't here earlier, we had a pretty good 2 bonus rounds for a total payout of about $110-ish thousand. Let's see if we can get the trash for cash. Maybe we should try some fast stops. Sometimes I think that worked the other day. Let's just try to stop the reels a few times. See if we can get it to... There we go. Wow, nice. So that fast stop thing seems to work on these older games. I don't know why. We did it the other day on Wolf Run, and it was pretty consistent. It just seems to line up all those wilds. Not too shabby. Woo! Yes, sir. And then we'll do a few let the reels go, and then we'll stop them again here in a minute. $4,000. Well, there we go. She's a good one there. $18,000. Not too shabby. Yeah, that little lady, that's the one you want to get. That's your 10,000 time multiplier lady. Oh, she kind of cheers up when you get her as a line hit, because look, she's all happy now. Puts her little glasses on. But typically, she's pretty snooty, man. She's snubbing us. Let's see if we can see her. Oh, there she is. See, look at that. Let's get up in there. Hey, what's up, casino slot lover? Welcome, man. Let's take a look at her face real quick, just so you can fully appreciate. Look at that. You see that? That's the face of a lady that doesn't want to pay up. She's withholding. Yes, sir. So I always do the little disclaimer, because, you know, I think that's important too. That always to only gamble what you consider okay to lose. Never go play with your mortgage money or your kiddo's college money. And leave your ATM and credit card in the car. So preset your budget before you go in. Make sure it's money that you're totally cool with losing. And then go in with that. You'll feel better at the end of the day. Because in the beginning, I used to make the mistake of taking the credit card in with me. Razmik says, imagine you're gambling online, you win $5,000, you're a client for about 6 years. And when it's time to pay out, they start to research. Isn't that weird? Yes, you know what? The thing is, here in America, when you win a big jackpot, most casinos, especially if it's a big one, you know, if you're in the $50,000, $60,000 jackpot, they go through a verification process. Like when I won that 26 a couple months ago, they had to verify it and re-verify. I mean, it was taking a long time. And every few minutes, another head honcho would come down in a suit and look at the machine and ask if it was connected to the network. And I was thinking, oh man, they're probably trying to figure a way out of this one, right? But no, they honored it. They just said they all had to come down and look at it because they couldn't believe they'd never seen this particular nickel machine pay that big of a jackpot. And then I showed them on the pay scale. I said, that's the biggest line hit you can get on this machine. So they had the machine in the casino for the last 15 years and never seen that before. So I consider myself pretty lucky to have hit it. But yeah, I was getting a little nervous. They were doing some verifications, checking my credentials, making sure I was a real person. It was all fun and games until they started pinching me, and then it was like on. Oh, trash for cash. We haven't seen the trash for cash yet. It's $4,000. All right, let's do some fast stops. Yeah, they do try Casino Slot Lover. They, I mean, when I won that other jackpot in Vegas at the Gold Nugget in Henderson, they actually came out and they redid a reverse on the wheels. So they brought this book, right, which was interesting. I don't know what the book had in it, but they were able to reverse the play, just like I showed it the other day on that video, where we reversed the play and showed the exact spins I did. They reversed the previous 10 spins of my machine, and they checked it in a log, I guess with the security camera, to verify that it was real play. And I was getting a little nervous. I was like, well, hey, man, I'm not... That was back in the day, though, when you could actually... There were people out cheating slot machines left and right with different little devices they were creating. That was back in the day when it would actually take coins. There was a trick that they showed on... I think it's on YouTube too. This guy, they have some sort of little device they put into the comparator under the coin slot, and it would trick the machine into paying out coinage. I don't know exactly how it worked. There's a video though on YouTube. It was a documentary. That's just crazy though, man. We're about the all legitimate here. You know what, Casino Slot Lover, I don't think they can cheat these new machines. I mean, you know how it is. There's always somebody to figure some way out to do something like that. But, yeah, the Gaming Commission's making bank, right, Kelly? These newer machines, there's really not much. I mean, you can't. I'm sure somebody's got something up their sleeve, but I could never even think of it. I mean, they're pretty closed off now. I mean, you got ticket in, ticket out. Somebody may try to like fiddle with that, but unless you're tied into the network, it ain't gonna happen. It's not worth the risk. 10,000. Oh, I'm sure, you know, I mean, really truthfully, if you're crazy foolish, I mean, the key to get into a slot machine, it's, you know, the barrel key, and so you can get into them, and then you get into them, and I'm sure they can get into the cash box. I was playing the other day, a couple weeks back, on one of the machines here at our local casino, and I went to hit the button after I put my money in, and I hit the button, and I didn't hit it hard, and the whole front of the machine fell into my lap. I mean, 100% access to the entire everything. I could have reached in and grabbed the cash box, all that. So I hit the change button, called the attendant over, and I said, hey, check this out. And I hit the button, and the whole thing dropped into my lap. He's like, whoa, thanks for letting me know, man. I'm like, yeah, you may want to get that fixed. Yeah, so Super Chat Casino Slot Lover, it is possible. I figured it out when I was watching TBGA the other day. What you do if you're on an iPhone or on an iPad, you open it up in your web browser. So you open up Safari, and then when you go to YouTube, don't select the option to open it in the YouTube app. And then there's a little link that says View as Desktop or something to that effect. So that way you're viewing it in desktop mode like you're looking at it on a computer. And then from there you can see the little dollar bill symbol is available for Super Chat. You just click the little dollar and it sends a Super Chat. I do it all the time on my iPad now. No, YouTube app doesn't even have the Super Chat capability yet. I think they'll probably enable it eventually, but right now you just got to go through the browser. My goodness, if you guys, whoever was on the big jackpot last night, you see those Super Chats coming in? That was pretty crazy. Hashtag goals, right? All right, let's do some fast stops. Let's see if that trick works. Let's do it again. It worked the first time, but yeah, did you see that they started like a Super Chat competition or something? Daryl asked if the casino owner can set the slots to pay out low. A casino can set up their slots to pay out within a certain percentage, whatever they want it to pay out, so they can go as low as 80% or 82% depending on the game. And that's based on the casino. There is some regulations, so they can't go too far, but they can vary. So some casinos are better than others. At least in my 20-some years of playing in casinos, it typically follows true that the bigger their castle is, the tighter the machines are. Especially if they're putting a new addition or building a new grand casino, it's going to be pretty tight. I'll tell you, the places I've won the most money have been those little tiny casinos that are off the strip if you're going to Vegas. Like I said before, in Henderson, the Golden Nugget, those little casinos that are out a little ways off the strip, they always seem to pay out a little better. There we go. It's time for the bonus round. 20 free spins. Let's see. Let's see a retrigger, yeah? I want to see something ridiculous. There you go. Man, I called it just like that. Bada bing. I should be sponsored by them, really. Not really. Oh my gosh, 2 retriggers in a row. This is going to be ridiculous. I hope I don't get a phone call, guys. Whoa. 57 spins remaining. This is going to be absolutely insane. Let's get some thumbs up for this one. Let's see it. We got 44 people watching. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell for notifications. We're all about the slot play and the big jackpots. Oh my gosh, a bonus within a bonus. Does it get any better than this? Kelly, give us the pick. You want the left one, bottom, or right? We're gonna let Kelly pick this one. See if you can redeem some of that bad luck from yesterday. All right, bottom it is. Casino Slot Lover, it's your pick. If it'll let me. Oh, Kelly, sorry you came in a little late. But look, we got the 5 times 200. Oh, what'd you say, the right one? 400. All right, you're getting the next one. Sorry, I thought you may have left. Whoa, man. That's pretty big for a little side bet with 55 spins remaining. Holy moly. No, that wasn't a bad pick. 7,000 times 5, that's pretty good. Because if you had picked the 1,000, you don't get the multiplier. So you picked the right one. So you actually picked the best option. That's a lot of free spins. Nice. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate that. We got 11 thumbs up. Let's see if we can get that to 20 thumbs up, yeah? There you go. This is going to be pretty fat bonus, I'll tell you. Especially if it re-triggers again. We don't want to see 40 spins and nothing, so there you go, a little something. I don't think there's a cap on spins on this one. Yeah, Daryl, I was just thinking the same thing you are. How long can it go? I mean, can it keep re-triggering over 100? I wonder if there's a cap on this. I don't think there is, at least one that I've seen. I had 95 spins the other day. Maybe if we can get some re-triggers, we'll find out. Okay, we need that little lady and her little dog. A little bit of lag there, got a phone call, but we should be all right. I found out if I just reject phone call really quick, we get back into the action. $32 spins left. Let's get a re-trigger. Let's get a 35 spin re-trigger. There you go. That's not a bad hit. 4,000 some odds. Oh, thought we were gonna get it. A little bit of stinky cheese. Yep, baby needs a new pair of shoes. Let's see another re-trigger. We're at 55,000, some 56, 57,000. See if we can break 100,000 on this bonus run. There you go. 60,000. Sometimes I almost feel like I need to press the button. Or a full screen of those scatters does really good too. There we go. Nice. 1,840 times 5. Not a bad line hit. Let's get a big one on these last 10. There we go. That's good. 240. Not too good. Man, that's a lot of spins, though. There we go, a little something more, 640. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. 75, 76, 77. We should be, we might be able to get over 100,000. I don't know. I think we need a retrigger or a secondary bonus here. There you go. Boom, nice. 1,500 more makes 100,000. See if it'll do it. Oh, I think we did. No. So close. Oh, but wait, we had the trash can bonus. I don't know if it adds that in at the end. Nope. Woo, that's nice. Nice, there it is. 94,300. I'll call that a pretty good bonus. Given the first two bonuses, that would put us well into the... We'd be over 200,000 in profit. Not in profit, because we put in like 150. So we'd be about 60,000 profit. So it wouldn't be a bad day. But we had to risk a lot to get that much too. So anyhow, hey guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications. I try to go live Monday through Friday. Sometimes not Friday, but we'll play all these different games. I've got some new games coming in here in about, hopefully, the next hour or two, and I'll be back with Kitty Glitter, and we will mess with that game and see what we can do. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like our videos, share them with your friends. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back in just a bit. All right? Take care now.